Yo, yo. What's up, everyone? Oh, wait. Huh. My, Alright. Sorry about that. There we go. Had to bring the chat back in here. How's it going, everyone? What's up, Art Nerd? What's up, Popcorn? Hope everyone's doing well. What's up, Cindy? It is Thursday. And I figured, I kind of like the idea of, what I suggested last stream to maybe, Okay. Alright. I owe you, a baby appearance, so I'll grab him. One sec. I'll be right back. But I was gonna say, I'm gonna stick to that idea that I had in terms of, maybe going through some little tips and tricks tutorials that other producers have been posting and see if we find anything fun that way. I'll be right back. I'll grab baby. Alexa, turn on office light. It's okay. Look at the kid. Look at that. What's that? What's that? Say hello. He has arrived. Oh. All right. Whoa. My chair's falling apart. I know he is really cute, isn't he? All right, we'll let him roam around. Hey. Tearing up my carpet. What the hell? All right, we'll let him chill and do his thing for a bit before sending him on his merry way. But yeah, what was I just doing? I think I was talking about the plan for today. I think I was also going to install Vital real quick, because I think one of the videos I was going to potentially cover was using Vital, and I really haven't used it in probably over a year. Never really went on a Vital deep dive because I felt like Serum is, for the most part, my preferred tool. Not let me see. I'm just gonna check and see if to restart Ableton. I don't. Okay, nice. So we got that ready to go. Where's the BRB song? I think I need to reprogram it to start playing. So that's my bad for not doing that yet. But I'll get to it. I'll get to it. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. Tips and tricks, indeed. We need the Haywyre elevator music back. Definitely. If you want to teach baby to play the piano. Whenever I can't see him on the camera, it makes me nervous that he's up to no good. Where is he? Oh, he's just exploring. All right, let me switch views here. And let's just start with something. I don't know exactly where to start, but hey B, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right. Cool. Let's take a look. What was I gonna check out? Oh yeah, Dank Sauce. Why don't we see if he's got something of interest for us?
For Ableton that'll randomly spawn any stock plugin. So the idea is you put this device on your main channel, then key map the spawn button to any keyboard button you want, and save it to your default project. So whenever you're designing a sound and want some random inspiration, you can just press your spawn key to sculpt your sound with whatever plugin it throws at you.
That's a pretty interesting idea to just randomly spawn plugins you like. That's cool. But I don't know if I really want to do that at the moment. So let's go back to his shorts. See what else we can find. Insane fisheye lens. Yeah, I know. Let's take a look at I don't know. Let's check this out.
So you might know how you can pitch pin individual notes in Ableton. Well, in the latest update, they added new MIDI tools for making individual automations for you. Like now you can make each note in a chord automatically glide to the next one. But what I really like is this LFO.
Wait. What is this? The transform. Huh. That's actually really cool. But how does it know which note is which? I guess it just moves them to whichever note is the closest. But I wonder if that always... Maybe that doesn't always work. I'm not sure. But I would like to give this a shot. I think that would be cool. It's kind of like in just a simpler way of doing the MPE automations.
Added new MIDI tools for making individual automations for you. Like now you can make each note in a chord automatically glide to the next one. But what I really like is this LFO tool, where you can give each note its own vibrato. It has a few different shapes it can draw, like this random one can give a more noisy feel to the notes. But it doesn't just apply to pitch.
That's really cool.
Like you can also apply these automations to slide and pressure, which can be mapped to different synth knobs. In this case, the wave shape and filter frequency are being automated differently for each note. But if you wanted to take it further, you can make the pitch bin 96 semitones. Then you can freeze and flatten it and put it in your song.
Interesting. I think those transform capabilities are pretty cool. Let's take a look real quick. I have superpower open here, so maybe we could explore that a little bit. So Glissando, I think this is what he applies the current settings. That's really cool. I don't know why there's this weird clickiness coming from Serum. I might have to reduce the attack a little bit, but that's really interesting. I think let's have it go a little bit more like this. I think let's try it like this. Try to make sure there's an equal number of voices present at all times. And then let's go back in here. Transform. That's kind of cool. Pretty subtle. Why don't we hear what it sounds like in the rest of the song? I'm gonna add a shaker there. Cool. It's not a. It's a pretty subtle thing right now. I wonder. I kind of like the idea of maybe doing some of the some of that LFO weirdness as well. But I think you can only do one at a time, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we could do something like that within Serum. The click is coming from the track that you have in a release at 0. Oh yeah, that sounds well. The release isn't at 0, so I don't know if that's necessarily the issue, but either way, you are definitely right about the attack. I believe it sounds sick. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's grab. Is this even doing anything? I don't think this is doing anything. What if we tried to throw in some kind of sample here? Factory. Spatial texture. It'd be cool if this was FMing the sound a little bit. So let's try to turn this down maybe. To samples, grab a shaker real quick. Let's try this one. I kind of like the lower pitch on it. I think I want it to start here, so let's throw it in like this, and then turn it down quite a bit. Maybe we could do a little quick little triplet thing. I think I want to increase the Valhalla Reverb here.
Speaking on to me from Panda. Speaking on to me from Panda.
Be cool to automate the decay as well, to go from a kind of like a smaller room to something much larger.
Speaking on to me from Panda paper. Notes are flowing out of me.
Maybe that same thing right there.
Notes are flowing out of me. Are these choices mine or are they all just made for me? I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones in my own. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones in my own.
Okay. So another thing I just remembered that's kind of bothering me a little bit is there's this I wanted to add some character to this rim shot, and for some reason the formant, changing the formant on this added this a little bit of width, like stereo width to it. I don't know why. But I've heard that there can be some phasing issues introduced by Little Alter Boy. The weird thing is that the results aren't like consistent. So I keep hearing the rim shot like changing somehow. Like each hit is like a little bit different for some reason.
We got a new follower.
Hey, what's up? Hi, Rulian. Thanks for the follow. And that's really bugging me. So I don't know what to do here. I might just like, I think the best way to approach this is maybe let's grab the audio, just record it for a little bit until we have at least one hit that we like. I mean, you can even just see, looking at the waveform, you can see sometimes the right signal is louder, sometimes the left signal is louder. It's pretty weird. But let's check this out. I think I like this one the most. Oh yeah, I did redo the vocals for Superpower a little bit. It's a little bit different than before. I don't know why. I just was not feeling what I had recorded initially, and it's just how it goes. We'll see. Maybe the other older vocal bit I can use somewhere else. We'll see. I do find it interesting that the format shifting introduces like this kind of a latency between the left and right signal. I don't imagine that's a normal thing with format shifters, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, let's Control J this and show in Finder, and let's throw this in here, and then let's get rid of these effects and the processing, and we should have a more consistent okay. And also this other layer in Serum is like kind of not crazy about it. is ring modulation, probably. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know the differences between all these things. I just kind of click on them and see what they do in a particular sound. So one of these days I'd love to watch some random YouTube videos on the differences between these AM, FM, or Baby's like a little explorer in the studio space right now. He's climbing on my couch right now. I don't know. I don't. He looks like he's about to fall. I might take him out of the studio. One sec. Baby, watch out, buddy. Come here, buddy. What are you doing? You okay, buddy? You okay? Oh. All right, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. All right. Phase distortion. Oh, that's what PD is? Interesting. Let's get some kind of noise effect layer here in the background. Maybe that'd be a more effective way of kind of like maybe some like vinyl crackling or something. Could start like this. Let's ProQ it. Compress it. I think I want to sidechain it quite intensely. More layers here to be introduced for sure, but I'm not entirely sure what.
Vibrations speaking on to me. From pen to paper,
Oh, what am I doing? I was trying to FM from the noise. Kind of curious to see what this might sound like if we, I don't know. Wonder what else we could throw in here for fun. Actually, wait, I just remembered something I've been wanting to try. Can't you, let's get rid of this for a sec. This was something that I saw Nest Acoustics do that I thought was really cool. So if you could take like a comb filter and then you set the frequency to 440. Yo.
Since chat is working again, can you re-show the gradient background above your main camera?
Yes, thanks. I appreciate it, Art Nerd. Thanks for mentioning that. I totally forgot. There we go. That probably looks a little bit better. I know. Should have had TTS a long time ago. I'm just slow with these updates. Why can't I... Oh, there we go. Okay, so you just double click it and then you can enter a value. 440. Is it at 440 now? Yes. And then we can key track, right? Wait, shouldn't it? Yeah, that actually worked. That's really cool. Huh, that's pretty cool. Okay, well, I don't know if I necessarily want to do anything with this sound, but I was just wanting to try that out. And we are in school today, so class is in session. I am learning new techniques. I think I want the transient to be like a little bit more, a little bit cleaner. So I'm gonna have the envelope kind of increase the mix from 0 to like 50. It's actually already a kind of a nice sound. I like it. I actually really liked it leading up to the like section. Maybe this could be considered a pre-chorus. It's not really the same whatever cadence as the intro verse, so we'll call it the pre-chorus.
Vibration speaking on me. From pen to paper, notes are flowing out of me. Are these choices mine, or are they all just made for me? I can feel it in the bones. I can feel the bar. Fuzzy mind. I can feel it in the bones. I can feel the bar. Fuzzy mind.
Okay, obviously the mix is sounding pretty rough there, but the general idea is there. You know, there's kind of like this gritty low end with those major thirds moving around the chord progression. I think it'll be cool. I'm still not sure whether to have it be more like negative spacey like this, or whether to add some more some more stuff to it. I think actually some variation would be cool. Like if we just automate little parameters here and there. I think right now these are basically completely static, these two bass layers. So yeah, I wonder what this would be like with a little bit of automation. That's a pretty subtle noise layer there. JFred, man, this is so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. The string sounds are actually it's a few different libraries, but it's just native instruments, their core strings library, and then SWAM, some SWAM stuff. I think SWAM is audio modeling, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, those are the two library. I mean, honestly, you don't need SWAM in there. You could just do it with the native instruments one. But I've been seeing some articles about native instruments being in preliminary insolvency. I have no idea what that means, but it doesn't sound good. I think people online have been pretty critical of their business model. I couldn't really say much about that, honestly. The only stuff I've ever really used Contact for, it was just when I was starting off producing like 12 years ago. I feel like back then they were providing tools that were really helpful for beginner producers. Some really great libraries like the string library, which I mean I still use 10 years later. But I'm not gonna lie, I haven't bought anything from Native Instruments in a long time. I mean, obviously Massive. There are lots of great products for, back in the day, but I guess maybe they're struggling with standing the test of time. My cousin worked there actually for some time, which is weird. Kind of a random overlap there in careers. But I never heard her really talk about the company, like positively or negatively. So. Oh, wait, this layer isn't even being sidechained right now. Interesting. I don't really know. I'm not sure how I'm going to get a more consistent tone out of this. Right now, a lot of these notes, the way they're moving around, it's not really... Anyways, what should I automate? I mean, honestly, reverb is always a great starting point. Maybe we just throw an Ableton reverb in here and try to think about where we could throw or have a reverb throw happen. Oh, maybe I should have it after the compactor. Actually, it might be kind of fun to just have it turn on for certain notes. It's not really doing much, to be honest. We might have to try some other stuff here. I mean, we could also add variety here in other ways. We could obviously throw like different bass sounds in here. Maybe we have an occasional like little fake out where I mean, this might not sound good right off the bat, but I could see a fake out happening here. Kind of like this. Let's try this out. Okay, let's slow it down. Maybe have a little bit of try to get that harmonic in there. Or maybe not, maybe something like that. And then we'll need to be a little more audible than this, probably. So maybe we could throw another OTT at the end here somewhere. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do a quick updated save. I got PTCD. This post-traumatic crash disorder from the other day. That actually sounds pretty nice. Kind of surprised. Usually reverb before OTTs is a no-go for me, but let's try it. What's up, Moogard? How's it going? How's it going? I'm kind of getting sidetracked, but this is one of my favorite things about production. Is like sometimes streaming in the past, I've been, I think, reluctant to like pull up inspiration. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like doing dishes, cleaning some dishes, and I was thinking about how I wouldn't want to shy away from drawing inspiration from, what other producers or artists are doing while I'm on stream, just for the sake of like, I don't know, not sure exactly how to put it into words, but I think there's maybe a part of me that wouldn't want to do that to give off the impression that, I'm not doing enough on my own or something. Who knows? I'm not going to try to psychoanalyze myself right now, but I mean, I've always been really inspired by how much insane talent is out there. And I mean, the game now is totally different than 10 years ago. I feel like 10 years ago, you'd see like one incredible tutorial by a producer, or just like something random you'd find online per year. And it'd be like, whoa, this is like this game changing tech. And then now it's like, man, you got so many people dropping gems left, right, and center. I mean, like, why not look at what other people are doing and experimenting with? I think it's amazing. And at the end of the day, like when it comes to sound design and mixing, like I'm certainly not like I'm nothing even close to like a trailblazer or somebody that knows how to kind of do cutting edge stuff there, but I like learning from people that are in that space. And I feel like I'm a little bit more of a curator in that sense, maybe, than like somebody that's like, I don't know, going on GitHub like AU5 and like finding experimental independent developers and doing, I don't know, just like insane production techniques. But I love watching videos about it, and then that inspires me to try out new things. So yeah, anyways, it's a short little ramble there. Let's get this mix turned down right here. Ever read Steal Like an Artist? Yeah. Well, it's not some kind of it's not a foreign concept to me, or really anyone else that's been a creative or an artist for some time. There's an old mini documentary that I saw called Everything is a Remix, which I think probably explores something similar to what I'm guessing Steal Like an Artist is about. It's tough because there is this weird like gray area where, I mean, this creative output is meant to be protected if it's original, right? But what is original? And in the eyes of the law, that's kind of a case-by-case basis. And, there are times where I feel like the law gets it right, and there are times where it doesn't. Like I thought that the Marvin Gaye case was really bizarre. That ruling was really strange to me. I think a lot of people agreed that probably shouldn't have gone down the way it did. But anyways, I mean, even outside of the law, just like the gray area of what is original, hard to say in some ways. But at the same time, I feel like people that have been listening to music and have a good understanding of vast catalogs from different artists and genres, and they can probably make better judgments than most in that regard. But then at the same time, this is another thing that I think is kind of interesting. I have a producer buddy of mine who kind of like purposefully wouldn't listen to a lot of music because he found it was it reduced the excitement he would feel when he would stumble across finding certain things on his on his own. It's kind of like, oh well, this person has kind of done that, and it makes it feel a little bit less special if then you do it in your own music, which I can understand. And they're like kind of purposefully trying to avoid new music almost, which I thought was kind of interesting. But I've kind of always been the opposite. Like I love listening to a lot of music, and the danger with that is then suddenly everything sounds derivative. and you can't help but be like, oh yeah, that's a cool song, but it just sounds like a XYZ ripoff, or like, oh yeah, it sounds like this artist and that artist had a baby, and like you see those comments online all the time. But anyways. I mean, we definitely need to break up the groove here a little bit, right? We can't just have the same thing. Let's get rid of that top thing here. I was thinking about bringing back like the superpower lyric there. It's like this. Yeah, let's record those chords. Wait, the hell? Yeah. And then another verse.
Playing legato, pulling my strings like a symphony, forte, piano.
You know, actually, it's interesting you say that, Mr. Master. I think that I definitely think that with the you know, this AI snowball being in full effect, there is like a semi like positive potential future where I could see things like UBI becoming more realistic, and I mean, IP in the creative space, maybe in general, is like it's very complex. But I wonder if there's a possibility where, like in the future, maybe there's some future where like it almost doesn't matter whose IP something is, right? Because I think like the whole notion, it makes sense given like the our history and the how society functions and how we want systems to reward people that are creating new things. Like you know, obviously you patent some kind of new technology. I mean, I would argue that's a good thing. But you know, if we have UBI and people are able to basically just live off of that, then I mean, who even cares about taking credit for whether it's mine, theirs, somebody else's? If we're all getting by just fine, then like I don't know. I mean, there's always going to be like, I'm sure there's plenty of people that wouldn't think that way. I'm not saying I do necessarily, but it's an interesting notion or concept to entertain at the very least. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could also like stifle creativity maybe a little bit if it feels like nobody can make anything that they own. Then I don't know. I wonder, it would just change how people view creating. Maybe it would be less motivating for some people. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. UBI isn't coming unless the economy literally ceases to function without it. What makes you say that? I'm curious. I mean, I don't know shit about economics, but there are times where it feels like it could be a part of, a structure in the future that makes sense and is really beneficial for the average person. Haywyre, been loving catching your music around the video games world, RLCS, I think, and then the Forza 6 video. I was hype. Hell yeah. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I was really excited about that too. I didn't know they were gonna use it quite to the extent that they did. You don't always get that much intel when a company says they want to sync your track or license it. They you never know. It might be just like a little footnote. But I was literally before. I'm not gonna keep blabbering here forever. But one thing I was gonna say that was really cool today. I was on YouTube. For some reason, I just went down this like Warhammer 40K rabbit hole because I love sci-fi and I was kind of curious what the story is. So I was watching these like intro videos on it, and then I got a Forza 6 ad with chromatically in it, and it made me smile. It made me smile to just like be exposed to my music like that. So yeah, it was a cool opportunity, or is. Wait, why is this muted? This layer was so cool. I love that. I think for this last little ending fill, I feel like, given the dramatic nature of this song, it could be cool to find more ways to incorporate the strings, but we'll see. And then verse number 2, let me just copy paste that in there because I feel like that would be nice. I don't know what to do with this anymore. Because this was an interesting writing idea too, but I don't know how it fits into the song anymore.
Them up, them up, them up, them up. Them up, them up, them up, them up, them up, them up, them up. I can feel it in my
Follow up. Yo, thanks Zainwolf for the follow. Haywyre, I feel like the sibilance S sound on "It's My Superpower" is getting screwed up by the vocal effect. I could kind of see that. I think at the moment I'm not super concerned about like final takes. Like there's kind of a, you know how it goes, you have kind of like this list of priorities when it comes to working your way from the beginning of a song to the very final mix. And I think like, you know, sibilance is definitely something that I would focus on when I'm trying to get like a final take for a vocal. But you're right. I think that's something to pay attention to for sure. It's tricky because sometimes you can kind of, when you're mentally blocking out something that's bothering you for the sake of moving on with bigger stuff, you can grow used to it. And sometimes you can even forget about it. So I don't want to do that.
them up, them up, them up, them up, them up, them up, them up. I can feel it in my
I wonder if I could group these bass sounds together and try to let's see, drop bass. I think in the long run I'm gonna need to do some effects to these as a group anyways to fine tune it a bit, but I don't know if I'm gonna spend time with this right now. I did want to keep going through some random videos and tutorials as well, so I'll get to that in a little bit.
playing legato, pulling my strings like a symphony. Forte, piano, vibrations speaking all to me. From pen to paper, notes are flowing out of me. Are these choices mine, or are they all just made for me?
Ooh, never mind. I was like, what if I take those chords and put them over the chorus, but I forgot. That's probably not gonna work actually. I'm actually really loving that synth that we added just an hour ago. I think it does need to maybe be a little bit lower on the cutoff here. Let me see. Grab this. Let's go like that. And configure. Grab this macro.
Speaking all to me. From pen to paper, notes are flowing out of me.
Am I tripping, or does that not sound like it's doing much at all to the sound? Huh? Is there that much high-end information coming from the processing? Wow. There is. Okay. So in that case, LFO1 filter frequency, let's reduce the range. Okay, that's a bit better, I think. Maybe we should try to do like a pitch monster vocal here instead of this. So let's duplicate this. Let's see what it sounds like. Let's grab vocal VSTs. It's crazy how much I rely on this plugin now. I really am a fan of Devious Machines. I think they're onto something. I'm curious to see. I haven't seen any new plugins from them in some time, so we'll see what they're cooking. All right, let's send this to 24 group. Take 2 pitch monster. All right. Let's see how this sounds. Can we switch? I mean, it's a little bit of a cliche, I guess. The pre-drop vocoder vocals. But whatever. some things just work for a reason. Kano, maybe as bridge or last pre-chorus before the drop, it may work. Yeah. We shall see. You're a pitch monster addict? Yeah. Dude, it's just the best. Okay, is it time to check out another video? Let's go back to school. All right. Should we check out more stuff from Dean K-Sauce or I mean, Nest Acoustics might have some really cool stuff. Let's go through some of his ideas. I really wanted to try one of his recent videos out. This one, but I think I need some different Foley. Well, whatever.
Watch what we can do with this. Drop that in. Switch over to spectral and set up an LFO to modulate the position.
All right. It's been like 5 seconds. There's so much stuff happening already. Let's try to follow along. I'm just going to record some taps on my keyboard here. And we'll use that as the source for the audio recording source. So let me mute my mic here for a sec. All right, let's just hope that this is cool enough to use as an audio source. Let's go, and I think it has to stay warped to Control J it. So let's go like this, Control J. And then we should be able to throw it into Serum like this. Ah. I hope. I've been having some issues. Roll a D&D die. I don't have one, but like, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I know I mentioned I briefly like clicked on some random Warhammer lore video, and I've always had this feeling that I would really get into miniature stuff someday, and my combination of love for like sci-fi storytelling and my interest in like miniature things, I feel like is maybe eventually going to lead me to going down the Warhammer route. I don't know. I feel like I still don't understand. I don't even know where, like, are they books being published? Are they video games? Like, I don't think I fully understand. Like, there's multiple authors. It's not like it's one person writing all the books, right? Or stories. I don't quite understand it yet, but it seems interesting. Okay, let's grab this. What does he choose?
Drop that in.
Okay, I think I saw where he put that. It was the sample. Okay. All right.
Switch over to spectral and set up.
All right, spectral. Okay. Now what? Set up an
But
LFO.
LFO to modulate the position like this.
Okay, okay. Set up an LFO to modulate the position. Wait, did I do this wrong? Position. Wait, why does this say position and mine doesn't? Am I tripping? What am I doing wrong? Oh, manual. Oh, this is set to manual. There we go. Huh. It definitely doesn't... It sounds a bit different than his does already for some reason, but... Kinda,
Running
actually.
into comb filter with key tracking.
Oh yeah, this is one of the videos where he does this, the key tracking and the comb filter. I love me some comb action, so let's go in and grab one of these. Key tracking. Okay, let's set this to 440. Alright, what does he do from here?
Set to 440 hertz. So when you turn up the resonance, shave off.
Okay, then he like kind of isolates a certain frequency range.
The top and kind of focus the frequencies right there, but then mute the output of the comb filter and instead turn on a sine wave with ring mod from the comb filter. So as you turn this up, it just becomes the comb filter.
Bro, what the hell is happening here? What is going
and
on?
Instead turn
Okay, so we're turning off this layer. It's not going to sound nearly as cool, I think, unless we change this sample a little bit, because I think we need to... These hits need a little bit less noise in between them, I feel like. So let's go in here and... Let me see if I can, like, just drag down... Actually, that sounds pretty convincingly better. So let's Control J that. And let's show in Finder. Or actually, wait, no. I should probably do show in Browser. And let's try this again with that. Well, we have, like, I don't know.
kind of focus the frequencies right there, but then mute the output of the comb filter.
Okay, so then in the filter section, mute the output of the comb. Okay. And then I think he had just a sine wave with PD from A or what? Or what was going on?
And instead turn on a sine wave.
A ring mod
With ring mod from the comb.
from the filter, bro. I'm trying to follow along, Nest. I'm doing my best. FM filter. Okay. It's kind of cool. Definitely didn't turn out as great as his version of that, but gonna duplicate this for a second here. Okay, let's keep watching for a sec because I'm curious what else he does from here.
Filter. So as you turn this up, it just becomes the comb filter.
Huh. Yeah, it sounds a lot worse. Maybe let's try a different Oh, wait, I'm doing FM. I'm an idiot. RM. All right, now we're cooking. That's interesting. Okay, let's keep looking to see what else he does from here.
And the only reason for doing this is so we can now shape it polyphonically using these oscillator shaping tools that we can't otherwise do directly on the filter. It's like get this nice...
Huh, interesting. Pretty cool. Crazy thing is you could like add velocity mapping to this. You could go like kind of interesting. Maybe link it to like a little bit of drive. It's pretty cool. I don't know that I'm gonna really do anything with this, but I think his results were just also just much cooler. I'd be interested in trying this with other samples, like maybe a vocal sample actually. Hold on. now that I think about it, why don't we go to the drop and try to see if we can maybe... Why don't we control J this vocal here? Go show in Finder. Or whoops, show in Browser, rather. And then why don't we add that in there? That didn't work. Huh. Why not? That's weird. Or wait, I'm selecting the wrong sample. What the hell's going on? Am I tripping? Oh, there we go. All right. I am tripping. Back to spectral. Okay, let's have it maybe just go like this. And let's mute this for a second. I want to actually unmute this and just see what this sounds like. But it's going to sound pretty bad, I think. Oh yeah, it's kind of tricky because this one's tuned differently. Oh, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore this. I guess this is a failed idea. That's okay. Let's go back to the song. Why is that actually kind of cool? Hold on. I think I want to add a little bit of vintage verb to that. Oh God, not this again. God damn it. It does sound pretty damn funny, but... Actually, another thing I'm randomly thinking about is I'd love to bust out the old granulator as well. I think vocals tend to be a lot of fun when it comes to using the granulator, so why don't we go back to that little sample and see, or maybe we should use like something bigger, like a verse or something. That might be the move. Sorry for the double there. Let's see. Let's grab this V2 verse and record that real quick. Normally I would just bounce it, like duplicate the track and bounce it, but the damn Antares plugin is giving me a hard time. Okay, let's find this in the browser. And where's the granulator? There it is. All right. It's cool. I like it as a background element actually. I also liked it here in the intro. So let's go like this. Send it to sidechain. Wait. Oh yeah, it's this one. Nice. Okay. Let's go in here. I'm gonna copy paste this take here, quantize it, maybe throw it in the intro. We'll see. Alright, things are kind of like progressing a little bit now. I'm kind of stoked on this. I wasn't planning on using it that way, but yeah, I don't know. Alright, let's keep exploring this granulator stuff. That's kind of cool. Kind of like the format on that. Maybe some of these chops could sound cool in the drop.
vibrations speaking.
I don't know. Anyways, I'm not really using it as a granulator right now. I'm just kind of using it more as a sampler, but
Pull strings like a symphony for the piano. Pull strings, strings like a symphony.
I kind of like that. Hold on. I think I'm kind of tempted to maybe just like jam on the granulator and record it. So let's go like this. Input 80 granulator. And let's go to the chorus.
Are these choices mine or are they all just made for me?
Okay, that sounded pretty goofy. I was just messing around. There's some cool stuff in here though, for sure. Let's take a look. I think this stuff I really liked. Actually, another idea I had too was to like vocode, this. So we could grab, you guessed it, Pitch Monster, and throw a MIDI track underneath and send this to 82 audio. And let's make, let's arm this and mute this for now. Set this to vocoder smooth maybe for the time being.
Are these choices mine, or are they all just made for me?
Oh, we gotta set it to MIDI. There we go. It's kind of cool, but I don't know if it's working in my mind. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Wait, there's a nice little... I like that. It's kind of unrelated to the rest of the song, but... Okay, anyways, I do like some of this, but let's keep working with some of this other stuff for the time being. There's some really cool little moments here, I think. All right. I'm gonna mute these chorus vocals for the time being here. I kind of want to try to build a... Maybe we extend the chorus a little bit by building the chord progression. Let me see. Without the vocals for a bit first.
I can feel it in my bones, in the pulse of my own.
Let's repeat that take. Maybe like try to solo on it for a little bit. Maybe that'll create some inspiration for a little departure from the rest of the song here. I definitely think like a lead section like that could be really cool.
Are these choices mine, or are they all just made for me?
Maybe it could just go. It could start a little bit gentler, like.
For me.
We got it. I don't know.
Follow up.
Yo, thank you for the follow. The final countdown. Thanks for the follow. Gaze upon glided or gilded sunless eyes. Interesting name.
Subscriber.
Yo. First sub of the day, I'm pretty sure. What's up, Darius? Thanks for the sub. I think I want to change the pitch. I was just changing the pitch to only go up and down 2 semitones. That's kind of fire. I like that. We definitely had that in the melody kind of more exposed like that in an older version of the song, but it just wasn't feeling natural anywhere. So I think this might be the place to bring it out.
From pen to paper, notes are flowing out of me. Are these choices mine, or are they all just made for me?
Cool. Wait, was that recording? I think I just captured all that, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, things are kind of coming together, sort of. I'm not sure. Might be time to move on to another track here in a little bit. I feel like I'm kind of starting to get to a point of depreciating returns here. Let's go back to the intro and just listen to where we're at so far. Maybe I can switch out the limiter with Pro L as well. Alright, let's go to the beginning. There's a little bit too much going on at the moment. Be kind of cool if maybe this ended on the downbeat, that first downbeat. Like this, maybe? Antares, why you gotta do me dirty like this? I like started memorizing which notes I want to omit. I'm starting to wonder whether maybe I might need to own in on a few of these sounds during the chorus. Okay. Where are some of the other sounds? I think like this space maybe is a little too much for. I mean, I do like it there. I wonder. Let's see what it sounds like if we just. What the hell is that even linked to anything? Okay, I think that might help a little bit. Let's automate that. That's kind of a lot of distortion, but it sounds okay without it. I was just curious. Okay, that was not really what I was trying to focus on, though.
Are they all just made for me?
I think these strings are an issue. Where's that artifact coming from? There we go. A wub at the end of the bar. A wub at every bar. A wub walked into the bar. There's some way to finish that joke, but I'm not gonna be the one to do that.
From pen to paper, notes are flowing out of me. Are these choices mine, or are they all just made for me? I can feel it.
Okay, let's not spend too much more time on this track. I'm starting to get a little tired of it. I'm gonna record this verse so I can render the track without Aunt Terry's giving me a hard time. So V2 verse, let's record this.
Pulling my strings like a symphony. Forte, piano, vibrations speaking all to me. From pen to paper, notes are flowing out of me. Are these choices mine or are they all just made for me?
Wait, I kind of want like a little bit of an impact. I think for the time being, I could maybe just throw the kick in here and then replace it with a different sound. Honestly, I could do an offbeat clap here too, if we really want to build some energy. I don't know for sure that I want to do that. Why is this not playing anything? Sample offline. 41K. I love this pack. Actually, that's kind of a cool idea for later in the song. I could repeat like a little chunk like this. Before I forget about that idea, let me copy this section of the song. It'll probably be after the solo.
Are these choices?
Turn down that clap. This thing's way too loud. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's keep that over there as a reminder to flesh that out. Thanks for the reminder, Art Nerd. I actually may have been reading your mind because I think I just saved it. All right, what do we do? What do we do? do now? What do we do? What do you do with the drunken sailor? Yeah, these bass sounds are not, they need a lot of work. But I like the idea. I like it. I wonder if I'll still be able to use this idea at some point as well. We'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything going on here so far. I'm tempted to want to listen to where it's at, but I think I've heard it enough times to know I'm liking where things are at right now. Let me just double check the volume of these vocals, the render. Okay, cool. I like the lyrics a lot as well. I'm not sure how easy it is to tell what I'm saying. I think it's easier to say in the pre-chorus and obviously the chorus what I'm saying. But anyways, let's render this out and call it on this project for today. All right, render MP3 sketch journal 2026. Look at that. Ooh, all right. I think that was like a little bit over 2 hours working on that track. Let's do something else. And consume H2O. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder, Amp6. Appreciate it. Are you have you guys heard any cool music recently? I think we're talking about music we've been listening to. I think on Tuesday briefly. Or was that Sunday? I can't remember. I haven't really listened to a ton of music because I was working a lot the last couple of days. I was listening to P90X. I was trying to bust out some ab exercises, and I was listening to some of that background music. But other than that, I really haven't heard a ton of music recently. I actually heard an ad that I texted Jim from Cohen Sound about this because I heard an ad in on YouTube, and I could have sworn that they made the music for it. And I texted him. I was like, "Yo, did you guys make the music for this ad?" He's like, "Oh no, that wasn't us." But it was like kind of very similar, like Foley work, drum sound design. I was gonna be really stoked for them, but nope, it wasn't them. I think a lot of music in ads is pretty forgettable, but every so often you do hear a track that you're like, whoa, I gotta Shazam this real quick. I don't know if any of you guys are into Overwatch at all. I've gone through phases, and I can't play anymore because now I only own MacBooks. But their first like international tournament, I remember watching that pretty closely, and I tuned in to some tournaments last year, and some of the background music was fire. I was like, wait, this is cool. This is like, I don't know who. Hold on, I think I actually Shazammed some of it. Let me see if I can pull that up. Maybe I should make my Shazam Spotify playlist public. I don't know if I can remember exactly which one it was, but I think it was maybe this. I think it was this track. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. That was Sarao music, but I'd have to take a closer look. Anyways, track finished rendering. Let's figure out what to do next here. I'm going to stream for another like 40 minutes or so. So maybe I'll try to switch things up and go a little bit jazzy, play some piano. Overwatch has been on the back burner. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's very different now than I think it was when it was first released. But from what I understand, everything that happened with Marvel Rivals kind of pushed them to up their game a little bit. It seems like the game's in a pretty decent spot right now. But yeah, I mean, again, I haven't played it in a while. Actually, playing that game is what contributed to my wrist injury last year to begin with. So that was part of the problem why I had, or part of the reason why I had no problem with saying goodbye to that game. I was like, yeah, that had to end. Maybe we could just do some chill hip hop. Actually, let me bust out a sample pack I haven't used in a bajillion years. Well, a specific part of a sample pack. Loops. Let's see. Kick snare. No. Full beats. Yeah. Kind of like this beat. try to throw some random samples in here. Kind of want to add some echo maybe to one of these, a little filter, a little bit and like add a little bit of echo. Go like this. Maybe we can switch to Rhodes. Like that riff or chord progression, whatever. Let's quantize that. What the hell am I doing? There we go. Trying to see if I could like use the sample to turn it into like a little bit of a lead. Let's try to switch it to one voice. How do I make it not re-trigger? Glide. There we go. cool to try to maybe create some section here where let's add some velocity to this patch and get like all right, let's try that. Okay. It's not bad. I'm not sure if I'm that crazy about that synth I was just working on though. I kind of like just the just this like low pass piano. Kind of like that as a turnaround, or like a, not a turnaround, like a alternate chord progression. progressions here. I kind of like that one. Channeling my inner Tycho, I guess. kind of cool. I was thinking about maybe having an envelope. Let's see. All right. Anyways, there's a fun little side tangent there. Kind of want to record those chords, and I was gonna wrap up here, but I like those chords. So let me record that before I forget. Save that in my sketch journal. It's got kind of like a feels very I can't place my finger on what kind of emotion it's making me feel, but it's nice with the piano. gonna save this one, and what is it today? January 29th. I think that's a decent note to wrap up the stream for today. January 29th. Dude, I can't believe the first month of the year is almost over. So crazy. Everything's going by so fast. But I'm gonna render this so I can pull it up quickly and jam out to it another time. But that's gonna be it for me for today. What piano library are you using? That's Keyscapes by Spectrasonics. In true Spectrasonics fashion, there's so many presets in there. I wouldn't I don't think I've ever used this one before. This one's called Plectrum Pianola. Looks like it's a combination of a grand and some kind of other piano-like string instrument. But anyways, y'all, that's going to be it for me for today. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed me exploring some new techniques and just experimenting and exploring a little bit for album-related stuff. But thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow if you want to tune in for Feedback Fridays. Show me what you're working on. I'll take a listen and give you my totally unbiased, perfectly objective opinion. But yeah, that's it for me for today, y'all. Thanks again. Take care. I'll see you later.